Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to today's live stream. In this live stream, we're going to do one of the VulnHub box, that is Hemisphere Gemini. By mistake in my previous live stream, I was doing links, but I showed everyone that I'm doing Gemini. But not to worry, this live stream is going to be all around Hemisphere Gemini. So this is a series from Hemisphere series from the author D4T4S3C. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So there are some certain download instructions. I have already downloaded this box and set up on virtual machine. The network configuration for that is host only. If you are interested, you can go either for host only or you can go for this connection. Talking about the description, so the box is marked as easy from the author. Not sure how I will be able to do that easily, or it can be a more try. There are two flags, user and root, and the key is enumeration, web application, privilege escalation. It works better on VirtualBox. Thank God, at least I have VirtualBox on my system. I'm not sure what you guys like. If you like VMware or VirtualBox, do write me in the comment section so that I'll be using that moving forward. It's DHCP enabled and the IP is automatically assigned. Being said that, let's roll the intro. Now, since it's a DHCP enabled, the first thing I need to do is to find the IP. Before that, I am going to be more organized. Let me open a terminal and create a file on the same box name. Give it, let's go under it, Hemisphere. No, I should not. I think I need to go into a VulnHub directory and then make this particular file. Hemisphere Gemini. Now I'm going to use Tmux. Now it really helps me to do the things much faster. There are other similar tools like Terminator. If you are interested, you can go for that. But currently my main objective is to find the IP, and I'm going to do a nmap ping probe on all the network for all the 24 CIDR and find the particular IP. So 168, it's 56.1 and 1 is my server IP followed by 24. Let's press enter. Since it's in my local network, it is going to be much faster, but just in case you are on VPN or some attacking external network, at that point of time I'm pretty sure it is going to be very difficult. So the scan is completed and we have found the IP. It's 112. Seeing the port, we have 21 FTP, SSH, 80 and some SMB ports. So this is just the top 1000 port. On the second screen, I'm going to do a full nmap scan to make sure that I'm going through the right path. Now let me copy it quickly, go back, paste it and wait for the results to come back. It should not take long and the assessment is completed, and I guess I haven't missed anything. So 21 FTP. Now I'm going to run a nmap default script as well as to identify the version on this particular port. It would make much faster. So port is 21, 22, port 80, 139 and 445 on the server, and let's press -sc for default script for version and -v2 for verbose output. Till then I'm going to create a new terminal for Tmux, a new screen for Tmux, and here I'm going to run enum for Linux to enumerate the SMB, and the IP is this. It's pretty fast, and from here I'm trying to look for some interesting findings, if I'm able to write some kind of drives, or if I can get some useful information. From here I'm particular about getting a username that I can use for further enumeration on the application, and hopefully it should complete. It has reached till 1050 and is going for null authentication on the SMB share. and we have found a user called William. That's a local user, and just to make sure, let me copy this William, copy, and I'm going to open a cherry tree here to write it down, and just in case I don't miss somewhere, zoom it, press enter. Yep, here we remember there was our web application as well. Why don't I go for the web application? It was 56.112. Press enter, and it's Gemini Corp. We now at this point of time we can go for Nikto scan. So Nikto is a kind of a passive scanning on the server. Copy the server IP, paste it, and press enter. Similarly, I'm going to create a new pane, run go buster. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to find anything. I might find, so for that, let's go for dirbuster on the URL, and the word list would be user share word list dirbuster directory listing 2.2 medium, and I'm going to do a thread of 100 so that it's pretty fast. Basically, we won't get anything useful from here from Nikto, so I'm going to let it run. But if we see from the go buster, here we have a directory called portal. Now let's go to that. It's portal, press enter, and here you'll have something. I'm not sure about this language, so it's giving nothing to me. But a point to note here is it is using view, so most probably it is including this particular file here using view parameter. What if I change this to access etc password, and that is how we exploit the LFI vulnerability. Press enter, and we have got the username. I'm going to view the source, so that is pretty optimized, and as confirmed there is a user called William. Now using from LFI to RC, there are various ways, but it depends on how the application is configured. Now if you remember, there was a port called SSH was enabled on that. So what I'm going to do, I guess this person William should have an ID RSH key, so I'm going to access the same. So home.william.ssh, and hopefully I get the RSA key, and I've got the RSA key. I'm going to copy this, go back to the terminal. Let me create a new pane, and here I'm going to create ID underscore RSA, paste it, save it, and we first of all we need to change the appropriate permission. Here I'm going to give 600 for that, and SSH as -i to specify the ID RSA key, -i for ID RSA key, and William @192.168.56.10112. You can add the IP to its corresponding host entry, something like hemisphere.gemini.local, something like that, which is, you can remember that, but I'm pretty comfortable using the IP. So press enter, and we have logged in as William. Press ls, we have user.txt, cat user.txt, and we have got our first flag. Now the second flag is the root flag. For that we can run linenum on the entire system. There are various scripts that can do Linux enumeration. My best one is linenum from GitHub search, and this is what I particularly use. You can download it, transfer the file from your host machine to this victim machine, either via netcat, python, or any of the preferable way, and run that. I'm not going to do that. So after you run the Linux speed, I'm pretty sure you will come through one of the vulnerability, that is the etc password is writable. And here you can see the permissions, so it's writable by anyone. We are going to use this particular file to escalate our privilege to root. How we are going to do that? So let's see the content of etc password. So there are various formats using which the etc password file or the data is configured. So this is a username, and this declares that there is a password in the etc shadow file, and similarly the other parameters like pass, the home directory for this, and something like that. What we are going to do is we are going to generate a password using OpenSSL and add the same here so that we can suit to that particular user. So let's check if we have OpenSSL here, and we do have. So OpenSSL hyphen generate pass and -1 to generate the password. Password I'm going to give is test. It didn't work, no problem. Test, and it has generated. Let me copy this, and now I'm going to use nano to edit etc password. Come back here. Root, why don't I give tour, right? Tour, again no x, so 0 0 colon 0 colon root. Basically I'm typing the first line here, root, and it's bin bash. Now since we removed x, we are going to paste the password that we generated using OpenSSL here, and now paste it x, save sudo tour, and the password was test. And who am I? Am I root? Let's go to the directory, press enter, and we have root.txt. View the root content, root.txt, and we have finally compromised the entire system. The other point to take here is there was a robot.txt as well. So let me show it to you, the content of. So these all are a rabbit hole so that we can waste our time, but just for the video purpose I haven't gone through that. And this is how we compromise the Hemisphere Gemini box, and the difficulty was pretty easy. I guess it can be too easy. I mean, it depends on the expertise of the particular user. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this video. Cheers. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something new today, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For any doubts, suggestion or advice, kindly post it into the comment section. I will make sure to reply to the comments. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. This will encourage me to contribute more to InfoSec and cybersecurity community.